We are now back to our normal routine, but still we find time to keep this GTC keep on moving and relevant to all. Despite our hectic schedule, we still have our monthly meeting to discuss what's next, the activities that will benefit the future generation. In November 2024, I flew from Malaysia to Balikpapan with few of my teachers to attend international festival organized by Auntie School, SMA, National KPS Balikpapan. If you all wanted to collaborate with teachers from all over the world, you can count on us, GTC. GTC is for teachers of all subjects, but English is the medium. All right. Without further ado, I would like to call upon Ibu Wiwi to give a marvelous presentation. The floor is yours, Ibu Wiwi.
Thank you, Mrs. Ajura. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.
Good evening to all of you present here, whom I deeply respect, our reliable resource person, Mrs. Nuryanti Aziza, who is the head of SMA Nasional KPS Balikpapan, and will be disseminating the activities he recently participated in. Assalamualaikum, Mrs. Yanti.
Waalaikumsalam, Ibu. Thank you for the opportunity. This is a very honored for us to be here. I'm sorry, Ibu?
How are you today?
I'm fine. Very, very well. Yeah. A little bit nervous. Actually, I'm not a person who is nervous, but because I am now talking in the medium for BGTK. So it's a very prestigious webinar. Yeah. And I'm very honored to be here. That is Azura. We are very honored to be here to talk among other teachers.
We are thank you too for you, Miss Yanti, for inviting me to collaborate this event, yeah. And our capable moderator, our sister from Malaysia, Mrs. Nur Azura Jafri, who is the head of SMK Jalan Mangkibol, Malaysia. Assalamualaikum, Mrs. Azura. It's great pleasure to meet you tonight. And to all the participants of tonight Etamkayu Babaya webinar, who I am so proud of. I can see Ibu Nur Hayati, the head of SMA Negeri 8 Balikpapan, SMA Negeri 8 Samarinda, Bapak Rawu from Kalimantan Utara, Mrs. Desi Ariana, Pak Hamid, terima kasih, and semua ya, I can say by one by one. First, let us offer our praise and gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His blessings and mercy, which have allowed us to gather in this highly academic space in good heart and happiness. And let us not forget to offer blessings and greeting to our leader, the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, along with his family, companions, and followers. I want to share. Let me share. Wait. Let me share my screen. What you see?
Yes, clear.
Okay.
Okay.
To the distinguished attendees, please allow me on this occasion to express my pride and respect for being a part of this forum. I will be speaking about the importance of collaboration and sharing best practices to improve teaching abilities. based on ministerial regulation number 5 of 2025 concerning the organization and work procedures of the technical implementation unit for teachers and educational staff, which states that the Center for Teachers and Educational Staff, or we call BGTK, is tasked with implementing and development and empowerment of teachers, principals, others educators, and educational staff. This is done by carrying several functions, which I will now explain. Number one is implementation of competency mapping. As an information note, we have carried out competency mapping, the initial data of which we took from the result of competency reflection completed by teachers. The development of this competency reflection is both based on Director General of GTK Regulation number 2626 of 2022 concerning the teacher competency model, which states that when we talk about teacher competency, professional competency, personal competency, and social competency and pedagogical competency. These four competencies are divided into indicators and sub-indicators that will provide an overview of which competency position for teachers in East Kalimantan need to be prioritized for improvement. Number two, development of improvement models. Based on the competency mapping we conducted, we continue by developing training models, focusing on priority indicators and competency levels to create a plan for the training models to be implemented. And the third function is development of learning media that can be used as a teaching tool for teachers, principals, and educational staff. Next is the implementation of facilitation for competency improvement. We have several strategies starting with implementing government-given programs. In this case, program from the ministry, such as training in deep learning, artificial intelligence, coding, training for guidance counselors, English teacher training, and so on. We also improve competencies through innovative programs, including the implementation of the models we have developed. We provide competency improvement facilitation if there is a request from an external party, such as school, teacher community, or local government, or dinas pendidikan. Yeah. And then we also carry out supervision, monitoring, and evaluation, as well as partnership in the field of development and improvement of teachers, principals, and educational staff. And the last function is the implementation of administrative measures. Esteemed attendees, BGTK Kaltim has so far implemented several strategies in an effort to improve the quality of teachers. First, we carry out the improvement and development of teachers' competencies. We do this by facilitating the planning of competency improvement and development based on reflection, technical guidance, coaching, monitoring, and evaluation. We have conducted training for teachers, school principals, school supervisors, other educators, and educational staff in East Kalimantan from 2022 to 2025. We also have an innovative project for improving technological adaptive competencies in active learning through the Kabaya Sinta. Ms. Ajura, this is in an acronym by Kayuh Bebaya Tuntaskan Aksi Nyata, or we can say in English is working together to complete real action program. And second, we use the technology platform. Through technology platforms, more than 500,000 teachers, Ms. Ajura, and other educational actors have accessed our webinars from 2022 until now. we have a program called Etam Kayuh Bebaya webinar, where we input teacher learning communities to be speakers by raising topics that match the need of teachers at the time. This platform is a place to share best practices, discuss and find solutions together. More than 10 of our communities have a regular schedule to build this program. And third, the improvement of development partners. We have collaborated with various partners from both government and non-government elements, such as the Department of Education, Tanoto Foundation, Inovasi, YCAP, Relo from the US Embassy, Pertamina Hulu Mahakam, Bank Indonesia, Indomingo, and others. As on this slide, we have several collaborative programs with our partners. There are actually many more programs not included in this list. We are very aware of the importance of collaboration, especially with the vast area of East Kalimantan, which is the third largest after Papua and Central Kalimantan. With challenging geographical conditions such as dense forests, swift rivers, and extreme highly topography, collaboration is certainly very necessary for us, but from the local government and other strategic partners, so that the acceleration of educational quality improvement in East Kalimantan can occur. That's all I can say, Ms. Azura. I hope all the great teachers everywhere enjoy the webinar. May we all be healthy, happy, and have all our affairs made easy, especially in carrying out our activities as teachers and school principals. I will close by saying wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Azura.
Yes, Waalaikumsalam. Very impressive, and I really want to know further later. I'll come again to Balikpapan this coming November, so I'll ask more with Miss Auntie later. Okay? Yeah, Pak Hamid, I saw you, Pak Hamid. Assalamualaikum, Pak Hamid. Okay. Thank you, Ibu Wiwi, for the very impressive presentation, and I really want to know more. Okay, I'll come again physically. All right, before I introduce Ibu Auntie profile, I would like to call Pak Rawu as the head of KPS Foundation to give a remark. Over to you, Pak Rawu.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.
My sound clear? You're here? Okay.
Yes, clear.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Peace be upon of us all, distinguished guys. Miss Wiwi Setiawati as keynote speaker, Miss Andi Aziza as a principal of SMA Nasional KPS, Miss Nur Azura Jeffrey as our moderator, esteemed teacher and participant. Alhamdulillah, with Allah blessing, we are able to gather in this meaningful webinar. Today, this night, we focus on two important themes. The first, the power of collaboration and sharing the best practice to strengthen teaching. And the second, Apex 2025, which promotes computational thinking and cross-cultural exchange in education across Asia Pacific. We are proud that Miss Nur Andi Aziza represent Indonesian in this program, showing that Sekolah Nasional KPS contributes at the international level. May this forum inspire to us innovate, collaborate, and broaden our perspective for the betterment of education. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I would like to thank our keynote speaker, moderator, committee, and all participants. May this webinar bring true benefit and support our vision of becoming excellent, religious, and international. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Pak Rawu, for the remarkable remark. And once again, thank you, Ibu Wiwi, as the keynote speaker for this prestigious webinar. Mau tanya, narasumber tu keynote Itu maksudnya, narasumber. Narasumber.
Keynote speaker.
Keynote speaker, yeah.
Ya, saya belajar bahasa baru, alhamdulillah. Learning new words today. Alright. Without further ado, I would like to call Miss Norianti Aziza to deliver her beautiful note.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bu Anti.
Yeah. First of all, let me state my great gratitude to all my best friends who are being here to support me, to support SMA Nasional KPS, to support Indonesia, to support the friendships in GTC as well, like Miss Azura, Puan Azura from Malaysia. Yeah. So hopefully everything that you have given will be returned to you as big and even bigger than what you have given. Maybe we can think that why it should be in English. Okay, let me explain. There will be two sessions today, which is in English, as I am an English teacher. So if I'm a German teacher, maybe I will speak in German. Okay. Yeah, so that's why the reason why I speak English, why we have the webinar in English. Okay, and it is very good opportunity for us to improve, to have an opportunity to share. Yeah, I think Ibu Wiwi has started a very big role to be the sample that speaking English is is becoming a need for us if we want to go global. And also Pak Rao, so I'm really happy to hear you are trying to speak English, and it's very good to support us. Yeah,
I want to
I'm
try.
sure that in the future, Pak Hamid and other teachers later will also talk in an international webinar like this, or even in another activity. Okay, that is my little brief about the reason why I use English as the media of instruction after we talk to Ibu Wiwi, and especially to the head of MGMP. Yeah, I've got the very big support from MGMP, especially Ibu Maria as the head of MGMP of English for Kota Balikpapan, and then the team of MGMP from Penajam, UPPU, and even East Kalimantan, and many other teachers. Yeah, thank you very much for all your support. If we are talking about APACs, or maybe when we relate to digital literacy, I can confess that my skill in digital literacy can be less than 8. Okay, maybe I got 6 for the score of having the digital literacy, but I push myself to join APEX because I want to learn more. So please excuse me to share my screen. Yeah. Let me check. Hopefully you can see my screen.
Yes, boleh.
Okay. There will be a little some differences, of course, with today and tomorrow session. The title is Disseminating APEX 2025, Implementing Computational Thinking Skill in Several Lessons and Cross-Cultural Exchange for Educational Advancement in Asia Pacific. Yes. it's not about how great or how expert someone is, but rather the desire to learn, step out of her comfort zone, and try new things. Maybe some of you are even better than me in the digital literacy, but I'm trying to do my best to share my experience. So here we go. So this is a very interesting picture when I got the information that I was accepted. My application was accepted among the 40 participants in Indonesia, and we were selected among 1,784 teachers or principals. So teachers or principals can join. So next year, hopefully, others who are attending this webinar can also join and ready to be selected. When I can see all my friends, they are very good, very strong motivation, and they are from different parts of Indonesia. This is my role as the principal, English teacher, founder of Global Teachers Club, and also a friend of yours who are attending this wonderful webinar. Before I go on, let me explain about our beloved school. The school is 3 years, going to go to 4 years old. So it's still a very young age for an institution. You can see on the left part, here I am supported by our vice principal, Bapak Hamid Sudiono, and then Ibu Anissa, and here are my beloved teachers. And SMA Nasional KPS are having some international programs, and we have got 2 MOU, and this one, do you still remember this picture, Miss Azura? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Inshallah, I'm coming again this year.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
I
thank
see you
you.
again.
And this one, we got the signing day for the cooperation with principal in South Korea. So we joined, and then this is a picture when we did the cooperation among the students and also students from Indonesia as well as students from Korea. And this is the program between Indonesia and South Korea. Okay, this is disseminating Apex 2025 is also called as the Apex Super Team Cascade, because I do not only disseminate to other colleagues, principals around our school, but I have to disseminate to our own teachers. And I'm very happy because we always call to our own team as a super team. Yeah, this is actually a word to support us to be strong. That's it. Super team, which is the key term for the great teachers at SMA Nasional KPS who are always willing to learn. Okay. Now, it's not enough and it's not complete if I do not play the memory or the video of the program Apex 2025.
Minute. Wah. Program.
Suaranya belum masuk, Bu Anti. Share suara.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to the 2025 ALCA Program for Educators Exchange Workshop.
why we want to learn more, co-create and co-design within the Korean best practices teachers. So in order as well to create more partnerships, if it's feasible to do, I'm looking forward to another collaborations.
Good.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I'm going to go on with my presentation again. Before I go on with that, I'd like to say that again, even in my 50 years old age, yeah, it's not the time for me to stop studying or learning. I thought I do not join any other opportunity like this training, but then I am surprised that I can survive. And then I'd like to say that hopefully there will be another participant or delegation from South or East Kalimantan. Now, yeah, there are some activities and many things that I have to share, but I am only focusing on the computational thinking skills. Now, let's find out the organization who support APEX. What are KMOE, IS, ALCOP, and APEX? KMOE is Korean Ministry of Education. Yeah. The Education Ministry is cooperating with Indonesian Ministry and Beskap is the focal point in Indonesia to hold this event. In another country, they have also the organization that runs this activity. So there will be a possibility for us to go to different countries later on when we can prove that we are good, then we can represent in another moment. IS is the Institute of APEC Collaborative Education. And IS is the Institute for the Education of Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation. So all countries gain in the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperations are joining the IS, and the headquarter is in South Korea. That's why there are some participants or delegation from South Korea and also other Indonesian who are working in a school in another country like Thailand and Malaysia, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So it can be attended by principal, can be a teacher. ALCOP is a pack learning community of builders. Many IT teachers are also joining this organization. Now I'm joining ALCOP Indonesia, and there are many of the teachers joining this kind of organization. And APEX is not only for ICT teacher. It can be any teachers from different lessons. They can join and they have the exchange about education and other things related to teachers' job to arrange or design lesson. The activity are in 3 phases or sessions. The first is pre-training, when we had to join an online one. We had to download a program of robot, and we've got a robot, small robot, a turtle that can be used. Because I'm the principal, I also use the robot for me and for other teachers in our school. I'm going to show the robot later on tomorrow because I'd like to have a little different things between today and tomorrow. And the communication language for tomorrow will be in Bahasa Indonesia because as the English teachers who are joining the MGMP, we also would like to serve other lessons MGMP. So we give them the opportunity to have the moment in Bahasa Indonesia for tomorrow. And then we were in Jakarta from the 3rd of August until 11th of August. We call it as an on-site training. And after that, now we are doing the post-training, doing the dissemination, and the deadline of the dissemination will be this Friday. Yeah, so we are trying to do our best to finish all the dissemination time to report to BESCAP, the Ministry of Education in Indonesia. Okay. For this week from Monday, I started to have the dissemination with teachers in our internal organization in SMA Nasional KPS. And after that, today, on Tuesday, this morning, I went to SMA Muhammadiyah too. We, the principals in KBKS or MKKS, Kota Balikpapan, especially the private school, having a kind of meeting as well as a dissemination. And today, I'm very proud that one of my colleagues, who is also a principal, I think Mr. Mika is here. Excuse me. Good evening, Mr. Mika. Let me check. Because I saw his picture here. I'm sure that he is still here. Yeah. Okay. So let me play the video of him before I start with the content later on. His statement is very supporting. That's why I'd like to show it to all of you. Bismillah. Can you hear the voice?
Terima kasih banyak kepada Ibu Andi.
Can you hear the voice, please?
Yes, boleh,
Oh, yeah.
boleh.
Terima kasih banyak kepada Ibu Anti yang telah berbagi pengalaman kepada kami. Setelah mengikuti semua pemaparan yang disampaikan oleh Ibu Anti, paradigma saya terhadap pendidikan, terhadap pengajaran berubah total. Saya yakin apabila setiap guru memotivasi siswa, merubah pola pikir siswa seperti yang baru saja kita ikuti, maka saya yakin kita mampu mengejar ketertinggalan kita. Dan saya yakin kita bisa menyambut Indonesia Emas 2045. Sekali lagi, terima kasih banyak Ibu Anti, saya semakin semangat mengajar. Saya yakin ketika nanti saya mengajar, pasti anak-anak juga mengikuti dengan antusias. Sekian, terima kasih.
Yeah, that is a statement from our colleague who is a principal of SMA Advent, who just attended my dissemination today about computational thinking skill. Then let me go on. Again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. These are 4 pictures, yeah, as the representative. I'm going to have a different video tomorrow, so it will be different. On the left top, my teacher in SMA Nasional KPS when they joined the dissemination. Okay, and then this one on the right side, right top is the picture of teachers from SLB Tunas Bangsa. We had the kind of discussion, and also this one, the left bottom, we get the an opportunity to share the dissemination with MKKS or KBKS. And on the right side is the whole team of SMA Nasional KPS. Now let's talk about what is computational thinking. It's a problem-solving approach that uses computer science concept. Okay. So this is actually a process of thinking that is in our mind as a given by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So the approach of problem solving that is run by computer, but actually it is run also in our mind, in our brain. Maybe we don't really consider until I have my age now, 50 years old. I just know about computational thinking skills, and I wish I should know earlier so I could do more. But it's not late. I can do something from today on to apply the computational thinking in my teaching method and also teaching lifestyle. Computational thinking is not just programmers, but it's also useful in all subjects and life situations. It's a mental framework, how to break down complex problems, transferable skill, applies to math, science, language, arts, and daily life. Many lessons. Before, I thought that computational thinking or one of the application is coding. Yeah. I thought coding is merely related to ICT. But then I just know that it's not only related to ICT. Computational thinking can be used and applied in any lessons, especially any teachers who would like to apply that, even English, religion, even, yeah, anything, drawing, singing, and so on. So I have here the combination of English and Bahasa Indonesia for thinking in the base of computational thinking skills. Decomposition, which is the ability to solve problem, to analyze, to solve the problem. When it's big, then you make it small. When it's complicated, then you try to simplify. And the process we call as decomposition. Yeah, in bahasa dekomposisi. And then the next skill of computational thinking skill is pattern recognition. After we try to analyze and then we break down, decompose, from the word decompose, we break down the pattern, then we go on with the pattern recognition. We are trying to find the similarity, the trend to get the solution. Abstraction, meaning the focus. So we have to focus to the primary things. Ignore the unimportant things. This is abstraction. And the last is algorithm design. How then we are putting our steps into actions and instruction. So there are 4 steps of thinking in computational thinking skills. In bahasa we call as berpikir seperti komputer. Yeah, that is the nature actually in our life. Berpikir seperti komputer. Computational thinking skill. Decomposition or decomposition, pattern recognition, abstraction, and algorithm design. Okay, before I go on, I'd like to give you a little bit example. In a decomposition, we break down, yeah. For example, this is the activity of making breakfast. So you have to break down into 2 categories, make toast and make tea. And after that, you break down into small things. So this is how you do the decomposition. Decomposisi. Yeah. Membreak down all the parts. Then you go on to this one, pattern recognition. In pattern recognition, our skill is to learn the pattern, find the similarity. Okay, when you look at this example, which one is the right answer? When you have to answer, then you have to check the similarity and differences. Which one? And once again, it's not all about math. This is how life works. Now let's take a look at the pattern. Here on the left, we can see it should be parallel and this one should be parallel. And then it has different direction. What about this? Anybody from this group who can choose the answer? A, B, C, or D for pattern recognition?
D.
Just open your mic.
D.
Yeah. Bravo or
D,
Delta?
ma'am.
Delta.
Delta, ma'am.
Okay, can you give us the reason why it's Delta? You have to look at the pattern, right? Here, we go from the top left to the bottom on the right. So it should be go up from the left to the top. Wait, I have to go back again. Yeah. So it should be like this. And after that, it's go from the bottom to the top, left to right. So the answer is Delta. I agree with you. So this is pattern recognition. When you are having a problem, when you see a situation around us, then we are doing and we are applying this kind of thinking skill, pattern recognition. Now let's move on. Abstraction. Yeah, look at this thing. I am the perfect abstraction of a duck. And then the response say, maybe are you slightly too abstract? Yeah, because we can see that this thing is totally not a duck. Yeah. So what do you do in doing the abstraction? You have to focus. When you are doing the abstraction, you have to focus. Focus on the primary things. Yeah. Okay. Abstraction is the process. And the last is algorithm design. Algorithm design is the steps or the instruction that you have to do. So there are 4 steps again. What are they? Let me go back again to repeat. Yeah. Decomposition, dekomposisi, memecahkan masalah by breakdown, di breakdown masalahnya. When you have problem, when students get a question, they have to break down. And after that, they have to see the pattern. And then after that, they go with the abstraction. Focus only with one thing. What is the primary things? This one, in the process of abstraction, this one is not a duck at all because, yeah, it's not a duck. Yeah, you have to focus which one is the duck or not. So this one is not a duck at all. Algorithm design. This is how our thinking start to process like a computer. So there are 4 steps. Now, the reason why students need CT skills. CT is computational thinking skills. First, critical thinking, analyze information and make recent decisions. Problem solving, approach challenges systematically. Creativity, find innovative solution to complex problems. Communication, explain complex ideas clearly. Collaboration, work effectively in teams. And future readiness, prepare for jobs that don't exist yet. Okay, now to check our understanding, I'm going to give you a game after this, yeah, to check our understanding of the computational thinking skills. Before we go on to that part, let's go again to see the sample. CT or computational thinking in everyday life. Cara berpikir seperti komputer. Decomposition. Example of decomposition is menu planning. Okay. Shopping, cooking, setting up, anything. Yeah. So you should break down after you get the target. Pattern recognition, like uncle always bring this dessert. You can see the similarity, the habit. Anne is vegetarian. It's an example of pattern recognition. Abstraction, meaning focus. Focus on main disease. Ignore minor okay, let's go back again. Ignore minor preferences. So you have to focus. It's the process of abstraction. Algorithm design is step-by-step cooking and setup timeline. Well, before we go on, I'd like to play one game to check your understanding about computational thinking skill. Now, please let me open the quizzes. Yeah, I'm going to share with you. You can join. I'm going to check our understanding on the composition and other things related to computational thinking skill. Let me show you first. Can you see the slide now? The game? Not yet.
No,
Okay. Let me go ahead.
Thank you.
nothing.
Yeah, wait.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to check the. Oh yes, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Now let's check our competition thinking skill. Okay. You have to match. Please join and get your handphone to match. Yeah, join first. There are 4 skills that we have to check: decomposition, pattern recognition, abstraction, and the last is algorithm design. Yeah, please join. I'm sure that you are familiar with quizzes, right? Yeah.
How I join, man?
Yes. But I cannot see the persons yet.
857.
Yeah.
851.
You join with 078 251, please. I got Widodo. Thank you for joining. Yeah, come on, please.
Where the link, ma'am?
Uh, you can just scan your
Oh.
handphone.
Okay, ma'am. Waduh, mana lagi nih?
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
yet, ma'am.
Get to J. Yeah, yeah. Okay. We got Mr. P. Okay. Thank you for joining. Yes. Azura, you also join. Good. Yeah. We have to check your understanding about computational thinking skills. Okay. Anybody is trying to join again?
Come, ma'am.
Oh, you would like to get the link?
Wait minute.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the link by. Okay. Let me help you by putting on the chat. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I put on the chat. Yeah, we got Boo Boo, Hamid. Okay. Yes. Is there anyone that we are waiting for?
I am inside, ma'am.
Yeah, I know. Your name is here already. Can we start?
Please wait, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Yeah. Tell me that I'm waiting for you. If not, then we are going to start to go. We are checking your understanding on there are 4 kinds of computational thinking skills. What are they? Then you have to match later on. Okay, please. Yeah. Can we start now? There are 15, or should we wait for others?
Okay, ma'am. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I already put on the chat. Yeah, so please put check the chat. Then you can join our link. So please match. Yeah, we get this inside. We have 1 minute. Check. Okay. Yeah, that's enough.
Gak ada yang jawab.
Okay, witty, what do we call it? Widowati, I think, yeah.
I can
And
answer.
that's on the first place. Okay, now let's check. Yeah, the answer. We got the first, the second, and the last person before. Yes. Now let's check the answer. Yeah. Okay. How then you remember the process? Yeah, we call it eight. Yeah. Let's play. Review. Yeah, I start with the review. Yeah. Match each computation thinking skill. Where should I put this? Please. Which one? Okay, maybe we start from the first one. The first one should be this one. We can see that everything is on the plate. If it is on the plate, so we have to separate them. We separate, we call it decomposition. When there is an issue, there is a problem, you have to separate, you have to map, you have to break down. Okay, so we put it here. Okay. Okay, and then where should I put this one? Please give me the response. Yeah. Or maybe we can choose the second part, that is pattern recognition. Meaning that you have to learn, you have to see the pattern. Which one? You have to check the pattern. This one, yeah? Okay. And this one, abstraction, meaning you have to focus. When there is a problem, after you break down and then you see the pattern, and after that you go on with the focus. Which one is the most important that you have to choose? Which one is the most important that you have to solve? This one. And the last is algorithm design. Okay. Yeah. So that is for the checking of your understanding about computational thinking skill. Now, let's move on to another thing. Yeah. Can you see? We go on
Let's
with
go.
drawing a house. Yeah. I'm going to give you quizzes again, and you have to draw a house from the instruction. You have to read the instruction very carefully. Yeah. That's why when we are applying computational thinking skill, you will think systematically, you will think structurally, then you will think logically. Yeah, because you think like a computer. Now, let's start having the activity of checking how you draw a house from the example here. Let's go on with the drawing. Yeah. Look at the instruction here. You have to draw a house that is black and white. There is a chimney on the right side of the house, triangle roof, rectangle wall, and there is a door in the middle. Yeah, please read the instruction. That's why when you are applying computational thinking skill, you will always do a literacy. There will be also connected to the numeracy. Okay, now let's start with the coding. Yeah, you have to check whether which one is the link. Yeah, I'm going to share the link on the chat so you can just click on it. Here we go. Please join. Yeah, we are going to draw a house. Remember, we are going to draw a house. I'm going to give you around 2 minutes, yeah, because it's longer, I think, to draw a house. Bubu, Jay, thank you, Herman, Desi. Okay, there are 4. Let me know when you are trying to join. Hamid, Fitri, Rawo, and then who else? Maria, mm-hmm. Wikdu, yep. Arkam, Anif, yep. Okay, Fajrin. So there are 14. Do you think that we can start now? Or is there anyone that I'm waiting for? Okay, so I can start now. So please draw a house based on the instruction. Oh yeah, we have Anissa. Start from now. See. Draw the house based on the instruction. We have 17 here. We can see everybody's understanding on the house, yeah? I'm counting backward in 10. 10, 9. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, okay. Yeah. Oh, who get out here? Yeah, the first and second, Fitri, and the last is Anissa Larasati. Now, let's check the house. Yeah, I want to check your house. Okay. Look at the instruction once again. Mhm. Yeah. Let's check the result. Yeah. Oh, Hanisa, now here, you got the top here. You got 600. Let's check the house. Okay, this is Anissa's house, yeah? Let's draw a house. See, there's an instruction in our life. Okay, teachers give instruction. This is human's instruction. Let's draw a house. It's black and white. Okay, there is a black and white. There is a chimney on the right side of the house. Okay, triangle roof. Here we go. Rectangle wall. Okay, there is a door in the middle. Okay, yeah. It can be correct because of the instruction. Now, let's move on. We go on to the next person. I am trying to analyze 3 persons, yeah? Okay. Maybe I'm trying to get one of you, yeah, to talk, to tell me, maybe, yeah. Miss Azura, you can help me to give a response about the house. Nah, look at the house, another house. Yeah. Do you think the house is the same as the instruction, Miss Azura? Puan Azura?
Okay, wait, I read first. It's black and white. Okay, chimney. Okay. Not really.
Not really.
Chimney. Okay.
Okay.
Triangle roof.
Yeah.
Okay. Door in. Okay.
Here,
Compared to the previous one better.
oh yes, because the previous one actually is rather suitable with the instruction. Yeah.
Mm.
So this is human instruction that is maybe assumed or considered based on different background. But you have to check that the house should be black and white, chimney on the right side. There is no chimney. We need to have triangle roof, rectangle wall. There is a door. Okay. Is there any information about window? No. Okay, so we have to, in our life, we have to see the rule. We have to see the rule and also the instruction. Now we go on to the last person, yeah? The last person is Herman. Oh, okay. Thank you. Pak Herman is our leader in KBKS. Nah, look at the picture like this. Okay, there is chimney, and then it is also triangle and black, combination of black and white in the middle. Yes. Well, this one is quite similar with the instruction. So why there are different different result of the instruction? Is there anyone who would like to answer? Why?
Because human brain is very complex. Different person, different perception.
Exactly. Very good answer. Yeah. And you can see when I go to different places, the chimney can be in different area, even out of the house. Yeah, maybe this is the reason why, because in our culture, we don't really have chimney. So we don't know where we have to put the chimney. Okay, well, so there are three pictures and the three pictures are different. This is uh, because we use a common understanding of an understanding of instruction. Now, what should we do? We have to learn how computer works. How computer works, and let's think like a computer. Now, let's take a look. Yes, this one different from the previous pictures. Is this one correct? It has triangle, it has rectangle, it has a door in the middle, and also the chimney. This is quite close to the instruction. Yeah, as long as you have a close understanding to this picture, then it will be correct. But computer will have different way to process. Let's learn from computer. The concept of computational thinking, when we apply from a very young age, it will have a habit of a structural thinking skills. We can think structurally, we can think logically, and we think systematically when we apply the application of computational thinking skill. Let's work like pixel. Yeah. How computers express images. Yeah. Now let's take a look. This is a question. This is how, this is what we are doing. Yeah. Look. We are going to draw a picture of a house, how, based on how the computer works. Now let's take a look. There are how many pixels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The rule, you have to look at the rule. Whenever we are following the thing, we have to check the rule. Use color white and black, only two colors. Gunakan dua warna. You have to use white and black. The number means the number of consecutive pixels of the same color. We use comma. Look, let's take a look at this. Yeah. Yeah. When there is comma, you have to change the color. So this is how the coding. So coding is not always related to computer. Technology. Yeah, coding is actually the way of thinking, the way how everything is arranged. We can use coding without technology. So we are going to apply how then we use computer thinking skills, and then we apply in this coding without technology. We call it as unplugged activities. 11 when we start with 1, we use white color. 11, meaning that you have to start with black or white. If it is 1, it should be white. If it is black, it will be 0. So, what color should we start here? Warna apa yang harus kita pakai when it is using number 11? Anybody would like to answer? One here meaning white. So we have to write white. White. How many white should we color? Please.
11.
11. Yes. 1, because here we have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we have comma. Look at the instruction. When there is comma, we have to switch the color. So after 11, what color do we use?
Black.
Very good. So you are already thinking like a computer, Pak Raul. Yeah. Now, 10, 1, 1. Okay. What color should we start?
Color. White.
White again, because it starts with 1. Yeah. Okay. So how many pixels should we color white?
10.
Very good. And then after 10, what should we do? We have comma. Comma
Black,
here,
man.
we use a different color. Yes. So after 10, and then we use, after 10 white, then we use the black 1, 1, and 1. Like that. So this is coding. This is what we call as coding, but we don't use technology. Okay. Yes. The last. Let me check. Yes, this is the answer. Okay, because I think it will be too late later on for us to think. Look,
Okay.
this is the example. Yeah, 11, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 pixel using white. And one picture, 1 pixel is black because we use comma. So like that.
11 and comma
Yeah.
1.
So when we using pixel like a computer, the drawing should be the same. That's why that is the different how computer works and our brain, I mean the application where we do not follow the system of computational thinking skill. Now, yeah, this is only one example. Yeah, it will be too long. This one is too difficult maybe, but I try to make it one only. Yeah, yeah. Look at this. Yeah, the first pixel, gambar pertama, kotak yang pertama. The color is white. This is called white. And after that, we change the color because
Black.
there is comma. Yeah. 1, 1. And after that,
12 white.
12 white. Very good. And after that, 1 black and 1 white.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is how the computational thinking skill work. Now let's move on. Yeah. This is the example. This is the result. This is the result. Yeah.
Many steps.
So when we use coding, so coding is not only used for something related to technology, but it is also can be used with papers and many other things. We call it unplugged activities. So when you join Apex, we have to listen, we have to speak, we have to communicate in English. Yes. Okay. Next, What about using different color? If we use different color, we have to use double number. The coding will be white 1, number 2 is red, and number 3 is yellow. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to color white, mau menggambar putih, mewarnai putih, you have to write 1, 3. So 3 pixels are white, and then they are white. After 1, 3, we have comma, 2, 5. 2 here is red, and there are 5 pixels. And the last one again, white, and there are 4 pixels. Yeah.
After 1, 3. Where's the yellow?
Yeah. Do you think yellow? So what do you use when it's yellow? What's
3.
coding? 3. That's right. 3. Yeah. You can see here something with 3. Yeah. 1, 1. 1 pixel warna putih. And then koma. And then 3 pixel warna
Oh,
merah.
yeah.
Yes. And
Yes,
then,
ma'am. Okay.
yeah, something like that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Okay. Yeah. You need to proceed everything. Yeah. This is happening when I was also joining the Apex. I had to use everything in English. I had to respond in English. I had to try to understand all the conversation will be in English. Yeah.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Yes.
can I question, ma'am?
Yes, Pak.
Why after 1, there is no equal 3? After 1, the line 1, the number 1, 3. After 1 equal 3, and I know that the 1 3 times.
Now you understand. Yeah. Number 1, 3 times because you want to color with white. So this is up to you.
Maksudnya,
What kind of picture do you want to draw using the pixel? And you have to understand the code. That's why you apply.
Maksudnya itu setelah 1 sama dengan 3. Ada tangga sama dengannya itu.
No. We use this kind of formula.
Oh, formula. Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
The formula from coding, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. The formula is like this. 1, 3. Yeah.
1, 3, not 1 equal 3.
1, 3 means, yeah, if it is not coding, maybe your own coding, you can use equals, ya, pakai sama dengan. This is your own system, but this is how computer works. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Now let's move on. This is the picture. This is the answer, the result. So you can imagine that our picture will be exactly the same because we are using pixel. We use the pattern. Okay.
Pattern.
If we always practice something like this, I know it's not easy, but we can think structurally, we can think logically, and we also think systematically. Yeah. Now, before we go on, actually, the system of the lesson is not always with math. It can be used with other subjects, like what you can listen from the 2 teachers who are talking about pixels. They understand that their subject also can use coding, yeah, or pixel like this. Now, please listen to the experience of the 2 teachers from SMA KPS when they joined the dissemination and they understand the steps.
Bapak Ibu, di sini kita tadi saya datangnya mungkin cukup terlambat, tapi saya berkesempatan untuk mengikuti hands-on activity-nya. Tadi selama diseminasi Apex tadi, pertama kita tadi belajar sesi pertama tadi kita belajar 4 pilar utama berpikir dengan komputasi. Jadi di sini mungkin sebenarnya terlihat sangat sederhana dan seperti hal yang kayak mungkin gambar gitu, tapi seru. Tapi di sini sebenarnya lebih lanjut kalau misalkan kita mungkin Bapak Ibu, kalau di sini saya biologi jadi konteksnya sains, itu bisa kita terapkan di kehidupan nyata gitu. Tadi Bu Anti juga menyampaikan bahwa ini tuh ada di kehidupan sehari-hari. Betul, kalau di biologi kayak misalkan bunga itu ada rumusnya, daun ada rumusnya. Jadi sebenarnya ini tuh kalau misalkan kita terapkan rumus ini tuh bisa kita pakai juga gitu. Polanya itu berulang. Jadi alam semesta yang pernah saya baca itu memang punya pola yang berulang. Nah, kemudian di sini kalau misalkan kita terapkan pada proyek ilmiah, sains ilmiah itu juga bisa sekali, karena dengan pola seperti ini misalkan kita bisa membuat proyek ilmiah yang misalkan kita pengen biodegradasi suatu limbah. Nah, kapan limbah itu selesai itu bisa kita coding dari metode coding ini begitu. Jadi cukup insightful dan saya merasa punya oh ini kalau diterapin ke sini kayaknya bisa dan seterusnya begitu. Terima kasih.
Okay, that is the insight from our biology teacher who have just got the dissemination using computational thinking skill. Now this one is a math teacher.
Jadi melalui kegiatan diseminasi Apex ini, saya mendapatkan beberapa pencerahan ya, khususnya dari bidang matematika yang erat sekali kaitannya dengan pengkodean, yaitu tentang contohnya seperti yang tadi ada 4 hal yang kalau menurut saya yang sudah saya pelajari itu adalah suatu indikator dari kemampuan komputasi matematis sebenarnya ya, karena ada kaitannya dengan matematika seperti diseminasi, kemudian ada abstraksi hingga dekomposisi dan juga sampai di algoritma seperti itu. Nah, semua itu memang satu hal yang sebenarnya sudah nggak asing juga buat di pembelajaran matematika, karena ada kaitannya juga pengkodean seperti itu. Bahkan yang tadi enkripsi menggeser satu huruf ke huruf lainnya itu juga termasuk juga dari bagian dari matematika seperti itu. Jadi dari kegiatan ini saya jujur sangat bersyukur sekali dapat ilmu dan juga mereverse kembali apa yang sudah saya pelajari seperti itu. Terima kasih kepada Bu Anti dan juga Pak Hamid.
Okay. Yes. So the application or the implementation of computational thinking skill is not only in this part, but I'm trying to get the basic of the computational thinking skills for today, only about coding or pixel, and then we use unplug activity or an activity without technology. Okay. I know our problem is knowing 2 things about the language as well as the content. But this is how the international program works. Yeah, we have to go on with the 2 things, the language as well as the content. Hopefully for today, we can get the insight about the computational thinking skills that consist of 4 parts of thinking. The first is decomposition, means you have to break down information. You can break down an issue. And then pattern recognition. We understand the trend, we understand the pattern, okay, the similarity. And after that, with the abstraction, meaning that you have to focus. And the last is algorithm design, meaning that you have to make the steps and the instruction. When we can apply the 4 skills, then we can be more systematically and we can be more logical as well as more structural. I think that's all my sharing or dissemination about computational thinking skills in several lessons. And then tomorrow I'm going to insert the information about the culture things that we have also learned in the Apex program. and then tomorrow will be delivered in Bahasa Indonesia. Okay. Now I return the opportunity to Azura, Puan Azura. Thank you very much, Miss Azura.
All right,
Puan
thank you.
Azura.
It's okay. Thank you, Miss
Yeah.
Auntie.
Yes,
All right,
pusing
first of
dia. Pusing in bahasa pusing. Do you have the word pusing?
pening,
Pening.
kepala pening, headache. Okay. Very impressive presentation by Ibu Auntie. Okay, may you always be successful for the benefits of future generation. All right, to sum up, Ibu Auntie's presentation for CT, computational thinking, first decomposition, second pattern recognition, third abstraction, and fourth algorithm design. All right. Okay. I learned something tonight. Never stop learning. Always enthusiastic to learn more. Masa depan negara kita terletak di tangan kita. Okay. For Ibu Auntie, I would like to say something that I learned, and it's deep inside my heart. The motto that I found in your school last year. Kami bekerja untuk generasi yang akan datang. That's very true.
Good. For the
Saya
next
suka.
generation.
Yes, I really like that, and I share it with my teachers. All right, and the desire to learn, step out of the comfort zone and try new things. All right, it's already 9:36 here, same with Balikpapan time. So with this, I conclude this prestigious webinar as a very successful one. Thank you.
Inshallah. Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Can I say something? It's over,
Sure.
right? So for
Yeah.
tomorrow it will be in Bahasa Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be the moderator, right?
Yeah.
And I will use Bahasa Melayu. Malaysia National Language. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Kita
Of
bersilang
course.
budaya.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why the title is related to the cross-cultural
Yeah.
things. Okay.
Okay. I'll prepare a beautiful Bahasa Melayu speech tomorrow.
You have to prepare pantun tomorrow, okay?
Oh, pantun ya?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boleh. No problem. Okay. Bujur. Salah. Betul. Tersasul.
Bujur is Banjaris
Yes.
language.
My descendant, my grandfather. I'm the fourth generation in Malaysia. They're all from Banjarmasin. I'm the fourth generation. All right. Thank you. See you. Have a good night's sleep.
Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Salam.
Semuanya.
Yeah. We got the person from Azerbaijan, Bauzan Al-Razalin.
Oh,
Reminder
Azerbaijan, yes.
Reminder presency.
Hello, I'm not from Azerbaijan, I'm Kazakhstan.
Oh, Kazakhstan. All right.
Okay.
Good to see you here.
So what time is it in Kazakhstan?
It's 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. Yeah, it's evening. Yes. I'm at playground with my daughter because it is the last days of the summer and then autumn. Autumn is very cold, so that's why we use the last days to play with my daughter.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you for webinar. It was very useful. New technologies. Thank you.
Yeah. Don't forget to check or complete the attendance from the webinar. It is prepared by BGTK. So please please complete. You are going to have the certificate for today.
Thank you. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Luar biasa. Mr.
Okay, thank you. I think everybody may leave after you finish with the attendance.
Okay, ma'am.
So goodbye.
Yeah, thank
Okay,
you.
goodbye.
Terima kasih Bu Nuryanti.
Iya, thank you.
Terima kasih Bu
Ibu
Anti.
Desi.
Sukses selalu ya.
Sampai jumpa besok. Bahasa Indonesia lebih mudah pakai bahasa Indonesia.
Amin.
Terima kasih Bu Anti, sukses selalu ya.
Sama-sama.
Terima kasih Bu
Assalamualaikum.
Nur.
Terima kasih dari PGTK Kaltim.
Bu Nur Hayati, makasih.
Ibu Nur Hayati, terima kasih. Ibu Nur Hayati belum ada tanya-tanya ini. Saya takut ditanyain Bu Nur Hayati.